Good morning, Sebastopol Sunrise.
Good morning, President Michael.
Welcome to the November 11th meeting, Veterans Day. Kurt Curtis has leadership on our pledge.
We pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you to the new crew of greeters, Paula, Gus Hammond, and Marty Webb. Microphone team, are we armed and dangerous?
No, I need my
Jeff
weapon.
Dunbar, up on the table, Wayne Britton. There's a microphone there. Good. Thought for the day was assigned to Ron Cutler, but he doesn't actually due to his employment situation, so we'll be channeling him. This is a little bit long, so sorry for that. But titled Salutation to the Dawn. I thought, hey, it's a sunrise. Look to this day, for it is life, the very life of life. In its brief course lie all the verities and realities of your existence. The bliss of growth, the glory of action, the splendor of beauty. For yesterday is but a dream, and tomorrow only a vision. But today, well lived, makes every yesterday a dream of happiness, and every tomorrow a vision of hope. Look well, therefore, to this day. Such is the salutation to the dawn. Kalidasa and Indian poets. Joe.
Was that to the John, like D-O-N, like John below? Or is it? Not impulsive. So, what do you think? Nice try, by the way.
Hey, very veteran.
Kind of goes with the flag, and you can see where I'm going?
I do.
Here we go. You're a
Grand old flag, you're a high-flying flag, and forever in peace may you wave. You're the emblem of the land I love, the home of the free and the brave. Every heart beats true for the red, white, and blue, where there's never a boast or brag. Should all acquaintance be forgot, keep your eye on the grand old flag.
Hey, look, man, a microphone. We have a visiting Rotarian somewhere.
Good morning, President Michael. Good morning, Rotarian. Please join me in welcoming the conservation of the insurance from Rotary Park, Wisconsin, Mr. Keith Garland. Yellow. That's all we got, Bob.
That's it for Rotarians, but we have many other guests, so if you have a guest, rise up.
I'd like to introduce my wife Jackie.
Hey,
And
Jackie.
our speaker Charlie Taylor.
I'd like to introduce my daughter, Caitlin Garlock, who's working in my office and working on becoming a state farm agent. So I'm getting her a little indoctrinated to Rotary, and we're doing a little tour of Sonoma County Rotary Club. So I love your club, and I wanted her to see this one, so we brought her by this morning.
Welcome.
Other guests. There's a guest here.
I would like to introduce Dan Marsick and Becky and Ben.
And they are affiliated with the Masons,
are
and one
with
that has
the-
a holiday dinner.
Ah,
So we can have, this is Kathy.
okay.
We are the worthy patron elect for our chapter, Boat Bridge Star, that meets here on Tuesday nights, first and third. Order of the Eastern Star, yes. And so we are here today to offer the services of our members to help out Rotary as we can, whether it's at the Christmas dinner coming up. We have helped at the Rhino events that you have had, and we helped, I think, with Shakespeare Festival. So we're just here to let you know we're around and to offer our services however we can.
Our members particularly want to help you with the Christmas dinner, which we did for many years when we had it here. And one of the things we thought was important, we need members, both of us. We need to serve the members of our community, 30 and 40-year-olds. And we're looking to work with you if you would like to have some fun projects for the members of our community here. We have facilities, you have bodies. One of our bodies are the Tuesday relatives. There are only 16 of us, but we're energetic and we want to become a member of our community. Thank you.
Oh, birthdays. Matt Ritter.
Do I say something now?
Well, let's
Part
just hear
of the deal.
your
How about
birthday plans, right? Tomorrow? Any special plans?
Yeah, I'm gonna be watching my kids tomorrow. My wife's out of town, so, but I'm gonna have a good time.
For breakfast.
Very good.
For breakfast,
$10, you lucky duck. The twins separated at birth, Dad, Nina, and doing good stuff, right? Birthday's coming up. Both. Is it on?
I don't know, John.
Wow. So you're telling me. The sinker and the swimmer, all right. So what's going on the 15th? Saturday, right?
Sunday.
Hey, Dan, you're completely hidden.
It's such a great article, I thought I'd read it 3 or 4 times.
I read it, it's amazing out here.
You know that Linda Kay is quoted in this article as having been the president of one of the best Rotary clubs in the state?
Wow. I like the article even more.
Did you write the article in
They told them the world, but they
I think it was Universe.
Wow, that's great.
Dan's turn.
Well, we usually get together at some point near our birthday and have a fine meal and enjoy catching up, but, that'll be on the calendar.
All right, well, thanks for busting Linda, that's $20 for Linda.
It also says, driving home at 3 a.m. sucks.
I didn't say that. I did not talk that way. I would say that.
We know you.
After the party.
That's actually a little white.
Thank you. For birthdays. There's more. Carter's birthdays. Allison Pietramon on November 12th. Larry! Larry isn't here. Baby oven. All right. Well, it's just a reminder. It's a freebie. But we have a Rotary anniversary, and that costs money. Right, Gabe? Gabe McNair, and you've been with us, seems like longer than 2 years. Stand up, Gabe. You have a favorite moment that comes to mind besides right now?
No, I think the thing that I want to say is that coming here to Sebastopol and meeting you guys made all the difference in my life and the direction of it. And I just love the way you kind of jab each other and make fun of each other, but everybody loves everybody. It's just the most amazing thing. So I'm so blessed to be part of this community. Thank you.
speaking of publications, so Larry is also published in the Viz, North Bay, as well as in Picture. But he's not alone. We have John Boletto is also. Did you realize you're in North Bay Viz? Published spread. Talking with just like Heidi.
When am I?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there you are. It is you, right?
It's really you, John.
What was going on then? What were you doing?
You know, I'm not sure.
It's
It would have been almost every day.
Well, that's.
Oh, that was the, we hosted all the business people for the North Bay Biz magazine. So yeah, it was a fun event.
Great. Now, let's see here.
Pass my fine on to Marty Webb, is that possible?
Yes, he has room.
Here, I'll just get
Wait, what? Keep
Marty, where are you?
Thanks, John.
Since I returned your windshield wipers 10 years ago, I'm gonna pass them
All right.
on. How much is it?
What do you want from Marty? Now we'll get him. Got more announcements. Let's see. Hey, Bruce. You have some time today, right?
Thank you, Michael.
We're coming up to the front. So you want to take it.
I'd like to have Elaine come on up here and join me. A week and a half ago, Elaine and I joined about, somewhere in the neighborhood of 400 senior Rotarians, incoming district governors, governors-elect, governors nominee, for a really tough 5 days on the Big Island cover. It wasn't all work, but one of the things that Rotary does on an annual basis is have something called the Zone Institute. And this is just a little bit of Rotary education for those of you who aren't following how we organize. We're all the members here of the Rotary Club of Strathfield Sunrise, and our club is a part of District 5130, those who have limited to Crescent City. Rotary has broken itself up since there are over 30,000 clubs and 530 districts into things called zones. And a zone is represented by a member of the board of directors of Rotary International. In our case this year, it's Brad Howard out of Oakland. And each zone is comprised of between 12 and 15 districts. So if you do the multiplication, you see it represents a rather significant piece of the Rotary puzzle. And they bring us in once a year, for those of us that, I'm not on Rotary dollars, by the way, this is all at no expense to Rotary, to bring these past leaders and the current leaders in to find out what's going on. And each year we learn a little something new. One of the focuses coming up, and I was speaking with, I think it's David Mark Raymond earlier, Rotary was founded on the concept of vocational service. The very first Rotary Club was, in fact, a Leeds Club of the 5 original founders. And over the years, we've kind of downplayed that. And in the words of one of our past RI International presidents, we need to bring that back. So I'm going to put a challenge out to all of you, and we'll work on this a little bit about how we put this into play. But Cliff Document said, you don't know your Rotary Club until you can name the occupation or retired occupation of every member of the club. Now that's a challenge to you all. I think we know each other, but do we know what we do? And so the challenge is to go out and find out what our so-called classification of profession is, and be able to take advantage of that. Elaine, you want to comment a little bit on what else we might have learned there?
Well, not only do we learn a lot about Rotary, but we also learn about where our classmates, our DG, district governor classmates have been doing. Some of these folks are doing phenomenal things in their own district. So it's really wonderful to get together and share that information because, the more you network, the more ideas you come up with for your own club, your own district. And so we really want to springtime, and I have to tell you that Hawaii was very nice, but it was chilly coming back into Oakland. But it's good to be home.
Thank you, Michael.
All right, you're welcome. We do have a community dinner, I just like the slide. So next week, I think we'll go through the little history that was captured in a slideshow. Because the first one, I think, was in 2004, and we have a little slideshow about that. Look, okay. Selfies, we have some. So, cactus man. Babes. And gang of 5 plus 2. What that group is, and as part of how this club works, is that the immediate past 5 presidents get together and figure out what the leadership will be the following year, so they're beginning to do those deliberations and call the president-elect along with that. So that's what's going on in that group. David, it seems like this is the winner. Cactus man is the winner? All right. We'll track him down. There he is.
There he is.
Chocolate.
Where were you, David?
I was in,
Hit the Santa microphone.
I was in, that particular photo was in Phoenix. I was at the Botanical Gardens there, which I would heartily recommend, close to the airport, and something lovely to do if you're there. Spent time in Sedona, Grand Canyon, wandered around, had a good time.
Speaking of Grand Canyon, Brian Bell, where are you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did that, man. We had another selfie somewhere with you.
Sorry. Good next week. Yeah, so I was at Grand Canyon just for the weekend, and I went the south rim, down the canyon, up the north rim.
This was running,
Yeah.
you didn't mention that, you ran.
All in one day, the only way you can do it is run. So it's about 46, 47 miles. And so a lot of climbing. And inspired by Brian myself, Bill. I don't know if you've done it before. Yeah? No? Brian didn't tell me how hard it was. It's hard. What do you mean? It was really tough. Glad to be alive. I was in the last 5 miles, you really miss it, like at dusk and it's getting dark. And you're dying. I mean, your legs are gone, everything's gone. You it took 14 hours.
How many people were on that run?
Well, there's this craze going on right now, ultra running. And so there were probably 30, 40 people doing the whole thing was a Saturday. So it was towards the end of the season. It's really cool out, it's kind of cold, but it was just right for lunch.
Wow. Congratulations. Brian also has agreed to be a scribe today, right? You're writing over there? Okay. So we'll have a newsletter going forward. So this is something that we've been missing for a while. So appreciate that. Also wanted to mention the sort of the etiquette of the meeting thing. Meaning, if you are here and you need to leave early before the speaker, the etiquette is you introduce yourself to the speaker and let them know that it's not personal, it's not because you've heard what he's going to do. It's not going to take you away from the meeting. Just remember that the speakers take time and effort to be here, and something to stand up here and deliver a program for context of next week is the district governor is going to be here, and so there's no early leaving next week. You come, you stay, and if you have to leave, then you just excuse yourself before the meeting. So there is another thing going on besides our holiday dinner. Is there anything you need to announce, or is there anybody on your committee that needs to speak with us about the holiday dinner?
We have sign-up sheets today for turkeys. We have sign-up sheets today for hams, turkeys, pies, and for servers. Yes, hams and turkeys, and represent everybody. So, what else?
So what's signing up for people to buy?
Oh, so the frozen turkeys, just bring frozen turkeys ahead. We'll figure out when we can bring them. We thought we'd bring them the Wednesday before, but we're not going to have a meeting that day, so we'll figure that one out. Because the frozen turkeys are almost the easiest, right? Because you can bring them before.
So you have to.
You have to thaw out.
Larry needs 3 days.
3 days, huh? Well, we'll figure this one out.
Don't bring a frozen turkey the day before.
I don't know what we're short of because the paper's just for out today. We just want everyone to sign up for what they like to do, so we know. Okay, thanks.
Great, all right. Okay, and Mardi Gras Ball and Casino Night, we're working on it, rethinking our capacity of the community center. There, Michael.
Yeah, we're moving along very nicely on the Mardi Gras Ball and Casino Night. Put your calendars down for February 20th at the Community Center. Michael Fells is going to be coordinating our ticket sales, and we'll have tickets for us next week. We're going to be asking that everyone goes off and sell more tickets. And if we do that, it's going to be a really easy job. Beyond that, we're working on setting up the logistics of the layout. It's turning out to be a little bit more of a challenge than we had anticipated, but it's all going to work out, and it's going to be a great event. So we're going to need to have silent auction items and live auction items. So start thinking about that, because we need to pull those together. And that's it for the moment. Thanks.
Great. Your board of directors met on Monday. It was a relatively straightforward meeting, but we voted to shift our technology dealing with credit cards. So you'll see some new equipment, which will be Square stuff for those of us who do point of sale. The idea is that they're more secure and deal with the new credit cards that have little chips in them. Yeah. So reduce our liability and also simplify and reduce our costs. So win all around. We voted on anything else that we need to tell us?
Yeah.
Al, stand up.
One of the things that we discussed as far as the credit cards or payment at the entry is that as a club, we have to pay each time a credit card is used. So we did want to encourage people to pay with cash or check.
While you're there, wait.
There's more.
Right, there's more. So do we now have the book plate signed by?
We have the book plate signed,
It
and
will occur this month, right?
this month we're going to start doing the dictionaries to a couple of schools. So we need some volunteers. So we only need about maybe 3 for each school, so 6 around.
Bill and Bill right there.
Okay, could you all, like, I'm not going to remember who it all is. So, okay.
That's enough.
Someone's writing it down for me? Okay.
Brian will help you remember.
Okay, and I'll get in touch with you all as this thing unfolds. Thank you.
Okay, great, thank you. Yeah. Wow. Any sunshiny things? I know Julie had something in her hip pocket. She had a hip pocket.
I'm sorry to miss the homecoming meeting last week. I had to go to Fresno for business. Can you believe it? I don't recommend going to Fresno for anything.
What'd you do wrong, really?
But I did have the pleasure of seeing a former member in my office, Andy Garcia and his wife Carol. And they made a very generous donation to our holiday dinner.
Oh, nice.
I can pass that on. That's all I have.
Well, you'll have even less because for missing our homecoming 20 bucks. All right. Let's see, Jennifer Terrell is
Michael?
next. Yes. Ah, wait,
There's more.
Dan, come on now. Grab one, Dan.
Yeah, this is a sunshine report. I went to a conference, and we don't always hit the garden spots for the conferences I go to. Last time was Oklahoma City, but this time it was La Jolla. And it was great because I got to swim in La Jolla Cove, one of my favorite places to swim. And I went and did a makeup at where we call the La Jolla Sunrise. I brought them a flag and I brought one for us.
Thank you very much for thinking of that. This is very lovely. And we need a banner for this and all the other ones. Thanks.
Sure.
Excellent. Yes.
Yes. So in honor of Veterans Day, my father-in-law, Phil Kane, was in the Navy, 1960 and 1964. So I just want to dedicate $100 to his Paul Harris for Veterans Day for my father-in-law, Phil Kane.
Other announcements? Oh, that was crowning one. Thank you. Things are good.